I was really pleased with tonight's win. I thought we did a nice job defending the three-point line tonight. They were 10 for 34. 34 of their 55 attempts were from three, and we knew that was the kind of team they were coming into the game. They drive, draw, kick, shoot threes, and to hold a team to 29% from behind the arc, you're doing the job there. And we limited our turnovers to 13. And now over the last two games combined, because of limiting turnovers, our opponents have only got two fast break points over the last two games combined. When you can keep teams that shoot the ball like Wofford a couple of days ago and Upstate tonight from getting loose in transition, you can limit some of their easy look threes. It is. One of the numbers that stood out to me was to have 22 assists on 28 made baskets. That's when we're at our best, when we're sharing the basketball. We don't have a roster full of one-on-one players. You don't have to have a roster full of one-on-one players to have a good basketball team or to be a good player. And I think our guys are doing a nice job of moving the basketball, whether we're facing teams that play a lot of matchup zone or some sort of zone like Upstate did tonight, or like the other night playing Wofford, who is predominantly year in and year out all man-to-man. So I think to be able to limit turnovers like we have the last two games versus different kinds of defenses is a good sign going forward. He's playing great. He really is. He brings an added dimension to our ball club that's fairly unique. To have a 6'9" guy that can get 4 blocks in a game on one end of the floor, but on the other end of the floor can both make threes, and tonight 6 of his 8 rebounds were on the offensive end. That's good for Asheville. That's good for us to have a guy that's that skilled, that versatile. He's getting comfortable out there. It's just hard as a freshman. You're trying to make that adjustment from high school to college, and last year was a transition year for him. But we were counting on him to be able to deliver this year, and he's doing that day in and day out. It's typical Ahmad fashion. You look at the stat line, and he's got crooked numbers everywhere. There's not too many zeros and ones on his stat line, whether it's assists, steals, rebounds, three-point makes, free throws made. To score 24 points on 18 shots is pretty good. Shooting over 50% from the floor, 100 from three. He's had a really good week to 10 days. Looking back over our last several games, he's one of the key guys for our team, and big reason why we're on a little bit of a winning streak right now. Yeah, again, speaking of efficiency, Maceo to have 11 shots and get 22 points, but to play 34 minutes and only have one turnover. The other night, I think he had 3 turnovers to 8 assists. So the last two games, 12 assists, only 4 turnovers. 3-to-1 assist to turnover ratio is pretty good out of any guard, and to be able to not only take care of the ball and get your teammates involved like that, but to get 22 points on 11 shots. He's playing really good basketball right now. I really liked seeing the students on both ends. I thought the band was terrific. The student section was great. Our guys feed off of that stuff. Our guys feed off the energy of the crowd, and to look up in the stands and see their fellow students and the community and the band on the other end, it's an added dimension for our basketball club. Absolutely.